Good evening, morning, afternoon, Freaks Geeks. This is Cass, and it's been a while since I did a blog. Now, there has been a lot of, drama going through YouTube about YouTube. But, personally, I think a lot of it doesn't hold water. Now, I've seen a lot of YouTubers talk about how YouTube changed, and they're right, but before I get into my 2 cents about it, here's a little bit of a history, if you would. First, the written language was invented. It was used to write down thoughts, ideas, history, the news, and it's just evolved so far that it had become the most useful tool to man. And then we discovered radio waves. Okay, I'm sorry. So, the radio was invented, and that was a new outlet for news, music, and entertainment. And then a shiny new invention called the television was invented, and that brought more like a new medium to bring news, entertainment, and what have you. And the written the written language lasted longer than those have, before it was replaced by something else. And now we have a new medium, the internet. Now we've had it for a while, and I keep hearing all these things about these scientists wants to hit a little reset button on the internet and just have the internet be nothing but educational stuff. A lot of the people that say this believe that the only thing that internet is for is porn. And all the people that say that the internet is 90% porn are the ones looking for porn. There is a ton of it, and the internet, let alone YouTube, is evolving. Now, we're here to talk about YouTube. So, as a YouTuber, I have 2 different sides of YouTube that I see. The first one is what majority of the people use it for. And I know a lot of people are just gaming. But no. Majority of the people use YouTube for watching. Now, whether it be gaming, music videos, illegal television shows, reviews, it's just the only thing that's really not on YouTube that I'm aware of is porn. And that's because they're trying, that is the one thing that they're really, really adamant about. Say what you will about reviews and music videos and TV shows, but porn, even if you have a flash of naughty bits, they'll knock it off of YouTube. For some reason, there is an exception, and that's with big name music stars. I've seen unedited versions of Marilyn Manson's Personal Jesus, Closer, not from 9 Inch Nails, and there's a few others that, and Alice Cooper's Poison, that it shows naked women, but not in a pornographic way. And their videos are also tagged with a maturity content, so there's that. But before, the only thing I really came to YouTube for was the occasional like music videos, cat videos. Yes, I'd watch them, and just like random stuff. Then came along JonTron, and he, well, at that time I didn't know he was JonTron. I just watched his review of Birdemic, and it just that was not my mind being blown, that was my world being blown. I noticed that he had a channel, and he had other stuff up there, so we watched like his Titanic review, like the video game, and a couple other things, and then I kind of forgot that existed until I remembered months later. I went finding, and then I found Channel Awesome, and it just goes from there. Through Channel Awesome, I found some else, and I found some gaming. I mean, I knew Let's Plays were a thing at this point, but I didn't watch them. I mean, I knew about Tobuscus and PewDiePie. I saw a few of Tobuscus' Let's Plays of Skyrim, and I was like, wait, he's talking. He's talking while he's playing the game. Now, it's like all the Let's Plays I've seen were like walkthroughs, where it's like you just see the person playing the game. You don't see the person, you see the game. There's no talking, you don't know what's going on. It was boring. So I just figured those were just pointless. And then I started discovering other people. So now YouTube has become more of a way of watching, and I've already like subscribed to things like Netflix and Hulu, and I'm going to admit that I have looked for like certain shows on YouTube, but then I discovered something that I think is kind of interesting. YouTube actually has a place where television shows can upload their episodes, and it's actually neatly organized. Now, before you go and be like, oh, hey, really? And look it up, the actual channels that I found that are neatly organized are, in fact, pay per service. And I think that's interesting. I have not checked out YouTube Red yet, but I know that they've got people like PewDiePie and a few other things uploading like episodes to like exclusively on YouTube Red. I think that is an awesome idea. It's just the episodes being uploaded is just not really for me. So I think YouTube is stepping in the right direction according to that. Now, as a YouTuber myself, uploading my content onto YouTube, do I monetize my videos? Yes. I actually choose some of them that I don't monetize, and those are the ones that, how do I put it? I can't. It's just, how much of myself am I putting into it? Like, it's me sitting here rambling? Yeah, I'll monetize my blogs. Going on, like, talking about, like, new updates for, like, Pokemon, I haven't monetized those. So why do I monetize? Because I can. If you read this the wrong way, then you read this the wrong way, and it doesn't bother me if you hate me now because I'm a monster, but I'm not doing it for the fame, I'm not doing it for the money, I'm doing it for me. I mean, granted, I'm putting stuff forward that for you guys to watch and enjoy, but when it all comes down to it, it's a huge selfish reason, and it's not a financial selfish reason. It's like, you know how PewDiePie and Markiplier has like a lot of subscribers, and people are like, oh, I want to do that too, and they get on, they start playing games, and like the first month they quit because they've only got 5 views. When I started YouTube, it was more of like uploading things I've done. And it would just be there, and then I was like, hey, I could like talk about stuff. And so I would like sit down, choose a subject, write kind of like a partial script of what I'm going to talk about, and then talk about it. And then it started to evolve into something more, and at first I was talking about Pokemon, and I was like, no one's gonna care about this. And then a couple years later, I discovered a thing called PokeTubers. But no, I'm not a PokeTuber. I don't even want to say I'm a Let's Player. I'm just a YouTuber. I just record shit, just whatever, put it up on YouTube. There may come a day where I'm just like, I don't feel like doing games anymore. I might just fully go into reviews. I don't know. I might just drop out of YouTube and my kids take not over, but it's just YouTube is entertainment. It has evolved into steady entertainment. People subscribe to channels that they like, that they hope that will create more content. People continuously put out more content to get more money. Now, dipping a little into the drama, and I'm not faulting anyone, I'm not saying that these people are bad, but I am going to have to bring up Markiplier and PewDiePie again. Why? Well, I mentioned them before this point. Anyway, I've seen both of them, and I'm still subscribed to both of them. Markiplier would upload some games, and he would have fun while doing it. 2 games I want to bring up is Bear Simulator and Five Nights at Freddy's. I bring up Five Nights at Freddy's because he gets into the jump scares. And it's like he knows it's coming, and they jump out, and he's like, ah! If you've seen me play the game, the jump scares only got me a couple times. It's still an interesting game though. And like with a lot of other games, it only gets better with its sequels. So, PewDiePie, he plays it and he was all serious about it. It didn't scare him. He wasn't really enjoying the game at all. And Bear Simulator. Markiplier plays it, and he had fun with it. Why did he have fun with it? Because it was a silly, stupid game. And he was more doing it for your entertainment, for my entertainment. He wasn't like, oh, this is a really good game. He was like, oh, look at this game. Look at how silly this is. I have a hat. He's wearing a hat. Oh my god, I'm a bear walking around with a hat. And then people like Jim Sterling and Minx plays it, and they're just like, what is this garbage? This is our shit. I paid money for this. And they didn't enjoy it, but it was still entertaining them watching them make fun of it. So I don't plan on getting Bear Simulator, not because of their videos, because it's a ridiculous idea. But just like with the people that upload videos onto YouTube to get money, people make crappy games to get money. And do you know who are the ones that survive? The ones that care about what they're doing. I have complained a couple times about PewDiePie, and I watched some videos where he's just like, okay, it seems like he's just like, okay, I need to put up a video, 60 seconds, let's go. But he does still produce some good content, in my opinion. I'm trying to remember which one I just recently watched of his. He actually was legitimately playing it and legitimately gave a really, like, heartfelt critique about it, and he loved it, and it was fun watching him having fun with the game. But mainly I can't stand videos where it's like the people are playing the game and it like zooms in on them doing nothing. When Markiplier does it, it's like he's doing something, he's reacting, or he just realized he contradicted everything that he just said. PewDiePie is halfway there. He does... It just bugs me when he does a lot of like old memes, like that air horn and that one tone, which I can't remember what song it's from. And it's old, it's done, it's no longer funny. And it was funny in the first place because I know that. So yeah, that's my $2 on it. But is there really drama to be had with YouTube? I don't think so. It's another medium. It's a medium to be taken seriously, to not be taken seriously, to be watched, to not be watched. I mean, it's no longer about the cat videos. It is about content you can put out and or the money you can get from it. And you just watch whichever you find is more entertaining. So if you like the videos that people just like goof off and just like zoom in the camera on them and whatnot, then you watch those. If you can't stand those, then you don't watch those. It's just that simple. But if you do like this, please give it a like. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. And if you would like to, subscribe so you can catch more of my videos. And until next time, I request that you stay white and nerdy. Wrong mouse.